Yeah, good evening everyone. Welcome to podcast Blamey. This is the first podcast by Nigaran with him, our young leaders as part of discussing important issues relating especially to advocacy, uh, our young people engage in advocacy and role block ita. So before we go to main discussion, by me give him time for each guest for introducing a little bit Okata and what na background, and then by me start him podcasting. Thank you. So by me start from this side.
Okay. Me David Subu. Me come here today inviting me for representing Malay Tolo organization where MIFA waka with the young people to help Otalo school and I'm not from me.
Thank you,
Yeah,
David.
thank you, Nemblomi Wilfred. Me come and attend him this for podcast. Follow me engagement Blomi with him Ogata rural team Blomi Losi with farming. And at the same time me also join in Royal Commonwealth Society as a Pacific coordinator for environment. Thank you.
Thank you, Wilfred.
Hello, I'm Alvin Masuga, and we representing my USB student as the president for Student Association, also known as campus.
Thank you, Alwin.
Okay, hello, I'm Gina, and we're here on behalf of Youth for Democracy Network. Youth for Democracy Network can partner with the Transparency Solomon Islands. Yeah, I think
Thank you, Gina. Ini hamlo main discussion blimi. As you are all aware, main team blimi and youth voice matters, and the role of young people law advocacy. And so, by me start with my first question. By me give come the floor. Me aware that some islands got a big youth population. Starting to be corrected, around 70% lo country have youth from age 15 up to 35, and so we have a big youth population. And so with this big demography lo country, role of young people inside lo development lo country very important and topic blimi why we come to talk about advocacy important because we have so many issues where young people have affecting me. And so the first one is, why not important for young people for involved inside law advocacy. So me give him the floor now.
Yeah, I think Bami start from making first comment. I think one of the reasons why young people need for engaged law advocacy is because, like Phillip and touching, we are a country with youthful population, and you need him. Young people blame me for stay informed, the issues affecting Mogeta, and the issues that will also affect their future. I think that's one point me like raising. Probably later on, me have add on, but me give him time for everyone to have certain views.
Thank you, Wilfred. I think very good question, like why young people should involve or engage more in advocacy programs. To me, as a time we look at young people, we give us future leaders, our future leaders. Like if I'm coming out from USP student, more young people are there, and we look him as future leaders. So time or to engage more inside law advocacy program and building capacity blogger too, especially law skills and knowledge we also building or developing too. Skills and knowledge blogger for become future leaders. Time but more into advocacy program by helping with public speaking and all this. So help with for growing to developing because they are our future leaders. So time but more go into engage law advocacy programs by building over that. So I think one important something also.
Okay, I don't know. Involving law advocacy work, in a way, has benefiting both the audience who have about the receive into what na you go advocate or you go awareness about and hem by benefit into the youth who are involved na lo advocacy work like by helping with audience in terms of keeping them informed informed lo what no the issues were happening currently in the country and for the youths who are involved advocacy by him helping with the lo as Alun mentioned finish public speaking by helping with for understanding good to the social issues and other issues that affecting the youths lo country at the moment.
Okay, yeah. So, well, yeah, every true. Abami at golo point lomi why important too much for immediate young people today, young people start time ya last time young people, this time imina young people today. So today ya imina young people why imi grow up this one digital age ya. So by misa important for young people na they can lead the advocacy because by misa leveraging na ota digital platforms kind of them which is lo digital age ya na more effective ya using what platforms like online communities when reach blend. So yeah, so important too much for imi young people where imi garan good knowledge lo ota lo ota something else computer internet important too much for imina leading advocacy lo this fala age cause imina grow up lo this fala digital age at column. So yeah, by misa using platforms and whatever online communities for driving advocacy.
Yeah, fellow young leaders, we should ask him question here starting, but yeah, as we discuss, we like ask before we go in depth more. For the case of our audience, yeah, staka belak saya what na advocacy, what advocacy because lo, staka young people, staka time of looking ma youth lo different lanes no. A good example is Mangolo attending program of teaching them youth, but then the word advocacy and what not really meaning blame for the sake of our audience. Imi sawe lebih touch them, then by imi golo nara questions.
Yeah, thank you, Philip. I think me like touching on basically advocacy is all about promoting ideas and issues where you may believe that by having positive impact on life, on citizens, blow you mean. Yeah, there are different types of advocacy. Some follow political, social, economical, but basically it is a way of promoting an agenda where you may interest in that we believe by having a very positive impact. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone like add on more that follow word?
Yeah, I think advocacy, big word not wait man, but him really meaning how you like doing promoting, you may talk out about the issues that is you may advocate for him, you may voicing out issues where current issues are happening in the country or whatever issue you may talk about him or you may advocate for him, you may push for fight for him. So
Shit. Thank you, Alvin. So, by me go next question, Blimi. So what now challenges why young people are facing for getting voices blocked at the head? So many times, immigrant no big population, but always faced with them challenges for voices young people head lo community level or leaders women lo provincial level or national level sabe listen lo young people so what are the challenges?
Yeah, I think Bami start off waiting and then you may run guarantee. One of the common challenges through experience where me look in the community blooming is me not too sure for other communities, but a good number of people within the community no garam confidence the young people. Yeah, maybe there is a stereotyping that young people should not lead or should not advocate because we have elders, probably cultural settings and also, but then that should not stop young people to keep speaking up on issues where I'm affecting you and you must continue for advocate also. That's one reason. The other thing me look him challenging for advocacy inside the country too. Young people will engage law advocacy. Okata need him a lot of information and resources for supporting Okata. Because advocacy is not just talking about a particular issue. You have to understand the issue where you talk about. You have to understand the processes in place. If you may talk about a particular issue, process and the system governing. Sometimes you may just pick an issue, no more half-cooked information, then you may advocate. You may cannot convincing people with limited information. Yeah. So now to follow points me like for raising, colleagues blow me by adding on some more points.
I think we like add on what Mr. touched there, first point blue. Like we look at allowance and communities that a lot of young people what might gather good ideas, but because cultural norms living here, we still strong it, like immigrant of elders, no immigrant respect for elders. So what elders know, what elderly ones know, what normally also I mean like contribute to decision making in the community. So the voices of the young people also have not really come up there and sideline. So this was a hierarchy system where elder people no more out there, or the chief no more also making decision. So it's a respect to young people of the garden. So what no come strong to the voices block that. So you know all the challenge where some young people in this time, especially at the rural areas, young people don't really come up strong voices block that are not involved too much in decision making because of the garden respect the elderly people believe into there. Normally, so prioritizing what for making decisions. So making young people what not really involved in decision making.
I think one for main challenge too is lack of financial support. You got a stuck imaging young leaders and those who are involved in advocacy too, and in terms of implementing what activities and whatever programs, plans what are finding a bit hard enough for getting funds for implementing what activities, but also financial support and one for main challenge. And as the brother mentioned in Finnish, this age something, sorry I forget a little bit, age as stereotype.
Stereotyping.
Yeah. So like sometimes also judging discrimination happen among elders and the younger ones. Yeah. Discriminating according based on their age. Ota no look no what na ability blow that for young person whereby him driving change inside the society. Ota no look no age blame. So tamu to look him young, ota say him inexperience, and ota look no ota elderly one na for them. So yeah, that one one for the main challenge to you advocating change.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Every challenge is a true one. One fella me like touch lem na is again more come back lo. Even more young people today digital So if also young people usually nowadays misalnya young people advocate too much online. Okay, and most of the time young people blame you as advocate online facing online harassment by people the same age group, but then current resistance there, so facing online harassment during advocacy and him also affecting mental health too. So so time young people facing kind challenges usually a little bit advocacy a little bit. So we looking mana advocate go time a little bit more sorry I'm using word go by end up here lugo but them slow down. So challenge is advocacy na lo usually time young people using now online platform for advocate.
Thank you. I think last one me like raising me observing now is some of our young advocates. There are times we get suppressed. Example, if we get advocate for a key issue, but that issue has a very strong influence inside some sectors of society. Example, logging and mining. Or advocate. By some people come around and suppress him because these sectors are influential. So some institutions and okat wakaman within those institutions, yeah, so they come and suppress him too for no continuous speak against logging or mining and also, yeah. So when young people okat are being suppressed, some of them okat give up now and then okat no continue.
Yeah, I think Wilfred touched him on a good point. Time him talam ka meeting him. Meeting ka senior time you go advocate example. You advocate logging and mining no then not say yeah 100,000 left we no speak out. Time of them what na be you what would be your reaction? Because I know kind situation him true yeah.
I think it is a challenging situation where by advocates facing if that group of people would advocate financially or not okay, kind amount to put him, definitely that will silence them now. Yeah? But if these people are passionate for the good of the environment and the future of the next generation, they should not accept such offers.
Thank you, Willie. Yeah, I think ini yeah other contributions in sa talent camp. We go on next one. The next question is how can youth effectively contribute law advocacy efforts? You know we have a lot of different advocacy efforts now. Yeah, cell environment more, logging, mining, climate change, employment, you know, gender equality, and other new emerging issues come up more. So how now young people can effectively contribute to advocacy efforts. Gina, Alwin.
To effectively contribute to advocacy efforts, you have to be willing to participate, take a challenge. Sometimes being frightened about audience really, but you have to take a challenge for addressing to what you passionate about for awareness. Sharing to for the people understand the issues we are facing.
Yeah. So yeah, Nara, I'm one fellow when me looking was somehow me levit looking him very effective is network of young people, network of young people. Time we come together, then we building one solid network. Or say one fella, so one fella way for mitigating to this fella challenge or he mentioning today time somehow one fellow me face him online harassment kind of thing. Then but if you building network lo there, no matter you one fella man or harassing you time you advocate online, but network be waiting you, but you still feel the same or say you got pack waiting you. So yeah, so I think I'm good for building strong network of young people where you advocate together, and maybe one way where you advocate effectively too.
Yeah, I think me like touching on one issue for me effective advocacy. One important thing is me encouraging young people, please do more research and read a lot. You may need for understanding good issues where you may like advocate lo him. If you may not understand the issue, then you may not get more background information. By me kind of doing effective advocacy and convincing people. Yeah, that's one fella thing me looking. The other thing me looking for effective advocacy law country level is you may advocate on real issues why I'm affecting people doing me. Sometimes you may advocate law issues affecting different country, different people. Time you come around, people doing me by no interest for listening to him. Yeah? If you advocate law issue, Selen Barbahad now, by every people lo country is a true one. You may facing challenging time this time, So me no picking issue out of different things, but focus on real issues where affecting me, then do advocacy lo him. We will influence a lot of people because it affects them.
Yeah, I think let me go last one. Still time for me to ask question and continue discuss. But we know we have different youth platforms and where come up. We have existing ones and also emerging ones. Uh, yeah, just from you fala nama what na some fala success stories lo youth led advocacy lo country ya. Imi sabi that you know uh, so much youth advocacy lo climate change. We have other issues. So yeah, what na some fala success stories lo youth advocacy lo country. Gina, Alvin.
Bisa saya example lo organisasi yang pasti like Alvin Tawati,
Oh, yeah.
decision making
Yeah.
USB direct time delivery change policy. Jadi Tawati lo activity sa involve la electionnya yang ayah
Yeah.
kita put together and jadi Tawati itu ayah kita put together sa advocate for indigenous knowledge and things yeah. So good for give example. Go.
Di bang Amal.
No worry, pa edit ako.
So yeah, since you all are representing different groups, organization, yeah, they're really good to know. Here and what na success stories lo each platforms you all are representing. Just give one or two examples for success stories before ya.
Okay, I think one for example from Youth for Democracy Network for the recent joint elections. Prior to the election, we were involved in election campaign. We were doing awareness around the town, we were doing awareness around the town, the communities around the town, and mostly based on political parties. How for you choosing which leader, the right leader, or joining political parties and corruptions. With a tax little bit low constitution. So from that awareness program, if I do a lot of good feedback can come from the people who participate low awareness if I carry them out there because ota just just learning new things too lo what if I go doing so we were happy too much for doing that one because like Bahem contribute towards how the customer votes during the elections. So yeah, Mifa doing almost I think 20 or less than 20 communities around the town. So stuck a feedback can come or people or learn stuck something and okata selewa to telling that by the upcoming elections, Mifa must choose him rightly leader. So Mifa happy to us because also Mifa contribute for helping other people for choosing to the right leaders who are representing him for the next 4 years. Yeah, that is one of our story. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Alvin.
Yeah, thank you. There are some successful stories about youth-led advocacies. Yeah. For me, Mufala, the USB, yeah, Mufala. So I'm new executive, Mufala, comprised of most young people, no, eh? Yeah, so Mufala work for students, advocate for concern about students. So even Mufala, so even talk kasi mo talo because like USB in federal Fiji na been look after them, so you'll have to conscious the students, you'll have to raise in go like one of the issue of students facing over the past years and even semesters, yeah, connection with internet, yeah, most of the students or the work online, yeah, so we have to push for we need more connection with internet and must be stable so the student can do more about that. We need to push until they give us internet connections, good internet connection, even Starlink camp for students, campuses, 2 campuses here. So yeah, that's what the young people will work hard for, push for him.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Alvin. Yeah, so lo organization we wakalem malay tolo where Philip, Alvin, even Willie. If I run, I finish what now for dream, but for sacred system lo minoma. Yeah, so yeah, mifa mostly mifa try for promoting what indigenous knowledge and cultures blame. And yeah, so how mifa yeah, mifa usually wakam through education, yeah. So mifa usually small curriculum no. So yeah, so mifa usually young people road schools, or secondary schools and even communities. So what we do is mifa try for revival na this fala through what young people ya. So yeah, what young people ya na from what learning from what causes one for offering lo mudo lo even not just indigenous mifa also some cause such as democracy mifa also put minority. So mifa wakam through learning ya, and from what picking in sabe and ba continue for advocate for something what learning and also. So yeah, so things ya mostly the curriculum lebih no cover, but yeah, hem na what mifa malay tolo doing for advocate for something ocean. And also one fala special success story where me remember him last time timnya Maverick na leading kamla okay gang aratiti reverse the trend. Ota also advocate for this fala what me no really say good about him TPNW. Yeah, using youths too yeah through painting and drawing, and yeah outcome doing one for workshop waiting what youths belum follow malay tolo, and yeah I think that one mil ko sa fala success story too yeah what reverse the trend because involving some fala youth lo USPSI and what youth belum follow malay tolo what sa kam using hub, and yeah karena I think some fala story about him success lo youth advocacy youth led advocacy lo Solomon.
Yes, thank you, Philip. I think from the context of where we come from and joining this one is, we follow no wakalo advocacy, but we work on engagement, like side seaweed farming for rural young people. Yeah? So, time we try for engaging young people, like advocacy is we go around and tell them this and that, but through our engagement, like come doing this one. This is how about you benefit. The success story me finding low engagement low young people in rural areas through seaweed farming is most of them engaged, and then ogat manage for garam income. Tamot garam income ogat sabe how for supporting family blocketa. So even though that approach is not more on advocacy, but young people ogat engaged, and there has been a lot of very positive stories that come out from the community where we come from, especially for young people. Ogat sabe supporting ogat seleva. There are few ogat a shift, got money interest outside, but a good number of young people were engaged ogat benefit.
I think you will add on more. On for advocacy, like for the training too, apart from USP, for the student like USP too, and later Maverick and I think Phillip Subu too. So youth for change, yeah. Well, we work for advocate too, yeah. During the election with this Swedish guy, clean election too. So all the successful story when we go out like provinces, advocate for clean election too before election time happens. So two of the successful stories, so we were involved with them.
Yeah, I think thank you too much. Imigarim, staka something for story but yeah, thank you for contributions. Follow regarding topic limit. Those contributions are really good, constructive, and yeah, me with this continue for engage inside advocacy and continue for strengthening wakabo each one lo within young people inside the country. Yeah, thank you too much.